Okay. So I did not dress myself tonight. I look pretty good, don't you think? And I want to share a couple of stories because to be in the Hall of Fame, you either have to be old or dying or a master. First of all, this picture that's up here, I was 33 years old. I'm 67 now. And the quote is, founder of Fleet Feet Sports. That is incorrect. I'd like to ask Elizabeth Jansen, will you stand up? So I'm the co-founder, that's the correction. And in 1976, on this street that's right out here, J Street, 24th and J, this woman and I opened the first running shoe store in America. And we didn't have any money, and we were 28 years old, and we didn't have any business experience. She's my best friend from high school, so we've known each other for 50 years. And everybody said we would go broke. Running shoes were selling for $20. We bought this beat-up Victorian. J Street was one of the worst streets, the lowest demographics in Sacramento at the time. But we had a dream. And that dream was to get people running in Sacramento. We wanted people to wear out their running shoes. Using them. We didn't really care because at $20, I mean, how many running shoes do you have to sell? And I can remember the first day in business in 1976, okay, some of you were not born in 1976, we sold 5 pairs of shoes and we had $100. And so what I came to talk to you just briefly about is about something you don't expect. It's about DNA. It's about when you take the good chromosomes, and I have XX chromosomes and she has XX chromosomes. You take 2 women and we say we're going to build a chain of running shoe stores, and now Fleet Feet Sports is the largest and most profitable and most successful running shoe store chain in America. And it started here in Sacramento, and I sold it after 17 years, and it moved to North Carolina, but that's another story. But there's, you can take XX chromosomes, because DNA is really important. DNA is that our philosophy is that our retail store should be a clubhouse. It should be a place where people can come and can talk about running and talk about sports and get fit and feel comfortable, and everyone is welcome. And that same DNA, and I'm going to ask John Mansur and Heike, where are you? Stand up. They're over here somewhere. John, stand up, and Heike, stand up. So John Mansur calls me in 1982, and he has an X, stay there, stand up, an X and a Y chromosome, and we're going to put these 2 chromosomes together, right? The XX and the XYs, right? Because it all is built on DNA and how we start things and how they continue. And John said to me, Sally, I want to build a world-class marathon in Sacramento. And I said, really? How do we do that, John? And he said, let's sit down, let's figure it out, because Sacramento deserves an international event. And we decided there were 5 things that you have to make an international event that is world-class, to people from all over the world. And Denny Joyce, where are you? Where is Denny Joyce? Stand up. There's Denny Joyce. And Denny Joyce got part of this, and we said, well, and I'm not going to tell the 5 things. What we're going to do is we're going to make this a community event. And thank you, Denny. Denny was on the first board of directors. Was anybody else in this audience on that 33 years ago? I didn't think so. So thank you for being on the board and believing in us too. And John and Heike, you can sit down, thank you. And that board, that original board that Denny was on, consisted of the members of the running community in Sacramento. And we said, this is going to be run by the running community. It's going to be about what Sacramento is about. It's going to be responsive to the needs of running in Sacramento. And so we had 3 running clubs at that time, and each one of them got 2 members. And the running clubs in this town were the ones that voted on who would be on that board. And that board, and again, the theme keeps going. We have no money, we're starting from scratch, and we have a really big dream. And today, my dream for the California International Marathon that I co-founded with John, and this organization that I co-founded with John, remains the same. Sacramento deserves the best marathon in the world, and we're almost there. So I want to thank the Sacramento Running Association that used to be called the Sacramento Long Distance Running Association. They took the long distance out, and there's a story. There's stories behind all these stories. And there's 2 sides, or 3 sides of those stories, by the way. And I want to thank everyone for tonight, for my table and my friends that came. My surgeon is here, who gave me my new knee. Okay? So this knee is called Bob, and this one's called Sally. And if you ever need some knee surgery, you got to talk to this guy. And my friends that are here, and I want to say, I love Sacramento, I love running, and I love the California International Marathon. Thank you.